Hello, I'm Tess. Welcome to the Feed My Friends series. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a delicious chicken tray bake. So to begin, I've got to marinate my chicken. So I've got a combination of spices here, some cinnamon and some fresh ginger, which I'm just going to sprinkle over. I've also got some orange zest and some spring onions. Add all of those in, and to that I'm going to add some water. This is just to help, marinate the ingredients together, keep a little bit of liquid in, a bit of moisture. The juice of half a lemon. Go. Some garlic infused olive oil. If you don't have garlic infused olive oil, you can use a mashed up garlic clove and add that into the marinade, or you can just use plain olive oil instead. So this is just 2 tablespoons going in. And then a little bit of seasoning. So we've got some salt, be generous with the seasoning at this point, and a bit of black pepper. And now you just want to get your hands in and really get the meat nicely coated in all those lovely marinade ingredients. But for the full list of ingredients and the method, just check out the description box. Once the chicken's nicely covered in the marinade, just cover it in cling film and pop it in the fridge for half an hour. Once the chicken's marinated, pop it in the oven at 180 degrees for half an hour. So the chicken's in the oven, finishing off cooking. While it's doing that, I'm going to make the hazelnut maple syrup topping. So I've got some toasted hazelnuts here, which I'm just going to roughly chop with my knife. I'm just going to pop them in a bowl here, trying not to make a mess. To my bowl, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of maple syrup. Now you might think this is a really strange thing to add, but I promise you it's delicious. It adds a really nice sweetness and a kind of nutty crunch to the dish that contrasts with the fresh spring onions that we're going to add and the meaty texture of the chicken. And it just works so wonderfully together, that kind of sweet, savoury, chickeny, meaty deliciousness. So I'm just going to give that a little mix. I'm also just going to add a little pinch of salt as well. There we go. I'm just going to set that to one side and pop it on my chicken when it's ready. So my chicken's nice and golden, it's just come out of the oven. And I've got my chopped hazelnuts and maple syrup here and some fresh spring onions. I'm just going to add the spring onions into the hazelnuts and give them a little mix. And then I'm going to pop a bit of the mixture onto each of the chicken thighs. Now I've got my chicken nicely topped with the hazelnuts and spring onions. I'm going to pop it in the oven for another 15 minutes. In the meantime, make sure to subscribe to the channel, check out my YouTube Tess Ward and my blog theyeschef.com. My chicken's just come out of the oven and it's ready to serve. I'm just going to serve it up with some plain, simple steamed rice. I'm going to gently pop that on your plate, top with some of the extra nuts. And I'm just going to spoon over a little bit of this lovely liquid that the chicken's been cooking in. And the rice will just soak up all of that really nice flavour. If you like this dish and the look of any of my other recipes, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you again next time.